Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another Final Fantasy Revex's video, and today I've been tinkering a little bit with Cloud. I'm using him in some trials and things, just as a test. And I'm eventually going to make a showcase video, but for right now I'm just kind of seeing what he can do. And so I've got for you relatively probably the best build so far. In his base form, I found out that it's not really useful for anything besides the Great Sword and Peril, the 40% Great Sword and Peril that he has in his LB in the base form. That's it. That's all you need this base form for. It's kind of like a nice base form for whatever you need, similar to on global right now, where you use the base form in Clash of Wills for like preparations or stuff like that. It's kind of what we're doing here. We have a lot of LB fill rate. We have maximum LB fill per turn. We have 750% LB fill rate here. We have a lot of LB fill rate. Damage is not necessary at all, because we're only using this as a filler for filling his LB gauge up to fill up his LB bar. Now, as you see it, yep, he has this much attack. Pretty insane, but you're not going to be saying this all the time. Against some trials, maybe you'll be able to get away with it, but not all of them. So these are giving him extra stats. Of course, the Tifa's STMR will give him 500 flat. Well, actually, all those things. Give him 500 of all those things. And of course, Eris STMR will also give 500 flat of those things as well. Very nice. We also have Kane. No, wait, that's not Kane's. I already forgot his name. It's this guy's STMR. It's the highest attack on global. Or on JP, sorry. And this Cloud's TMR, the original Cloud's TMR, which gives 1,000 flat attack to all clouds, as well as 50% LB damage. As you can see here, works on all clouds. And that's just some enhancements. So we have also got his STMR that gives him 100% TDH. 100%, yep. That's pretty good. And now we have Tidus's STMR, the original Tidus. That gives LB. This one didn't get buffed on global, sadly, but it gives 100% Esper stats as well as 150% LB fill rate. We've also got Randy's TMR here, so it's a little bit Esper. It's 70% Esper stats over the 50 that Oren's TMR has, and it's still a 60% attack, or 50% actually. Not, it's 50% on JP. I believe it's more on global. That's the reason why I wanted it so much. We've also got Maria's STMR right here with status immunity, also 200% LB fill rate. That's pretty good. We also have Tidus Vision card, which gives the chain cap. So, with this in mind, this is flexible. You can have it to be whatever you want. Since he's EX3, he has 200% all killers. He has 300% machine killer. So if you're fighting a machine, he's already all set. If you're fighting anything else, you're going to swap this out, and most likely you're going to be swapping this out, which means he's not going to have the 11k attack anymore. But it just is impressive to look at least. It's pretty impressive to look at. Of course, we used all of those Mr. Crystals to get him up to 130, and that's it. So what you're normally going to be doing is you're going to be using his LB right at the start to get the 40% Great Sword and Peril for 4 turns. So this guy has a very strict turn rotation. You need to do everything quickly and fast as possible. So on turn 2, you're going to shift over and you're going to use this, which gives him a 70 times mod boost for his Brave Shift LB. The other stuff doesn't matter too much. It's also lightning abuse. So if you're not using lightning, you have to use. It's basically a graph where you have to dispel him. Sadly, because sadly these ones don't give anything. They just give some amps and they give imbues, but they don't give any mod buffs. So it's a bit of a flaw there. So your turn rotation is going to be mostly likely going to be this, which is 150% amp. You're going to be using this, and you'll also be using this, which gives another 60 times mod buff for the Brave Shift LB. And then on turn 3, hopefully you'll have enough LB fill to get his LB to max, and you'll be able to basically turn 3 is best. Turn 3 is going to be his maximum, because on turn 3 as well is when Edge's 160% lightning and peril and good breaks are in effect. So if you don't know about Edge, one of his grandnesses was upgraded recently with the crown ability. He's in my team right now, I think. Yeah, here he is. So he's actually a lot better than he used to be. I made a video on him a while ago, but so this is basically an auto cast every turn. So right now it's pretty decent with decent breaks, but no lightning imperil just yet. Now we've got 130% lightning imperil in turn 2, and finally we have a slightly better break, still not 90% though, 160% lightning imperil. So very good. This guy will combo very well with Cloud. Pretty good. And so in turn 3, that's going to be your best burst. You're not going to be able to... I mean, if you can fill up his LB again on turn 4, that'd be nice. But turn 3 is going to be your best bet. Turn 3 is your best burst turn. On turn 5, of course, you're going to swap back over and use the Great Sword Imperil again because it only lasts for 4 turns. So on turn 5, you'd shift back over. Now, unfortunately, after that, though, your damage is going to be a lot less. Because the LB damage boost in his passive only lasts for 5 turns, sadly. Hopefully there is a upgrade for something for him in the future that helps him that little bit longer. Like it would be nice if that was 10 turns, because I feel like this guy's like gonna be like a dark vision killer, because I'm seeing him already doing, you know, huge clears in Vision World right now. But 5 turns is not a long time for the trials. That's why it's taking a little bit of time to work on a showcase video for him, because you basically have to burst bosses in a few turns or else you lose a lot of damage. Once he loses that 100 times mod boost, he doesn't have much else. And this is only one use. So once you use this one time, this 150% amp, that's it. You've got nothing else. So you're being your damage is cut in half, and maybe even more after turn 5. That's why you got to burst really hard. I wish that they made this a cooldown instead of a Grandis, honestly. This ability here, I wish this was a cooldown instead. It would have been nice for Cloud to have that. So for 5 turns, in essence, he is a beast. After turn 5, I think he's more average. He's like a side finisher. And so that's basically it, guys. Not much else to really talk about. Hopefully I'll be able to make a video very soon on something. I've been trying a few bosses, and there's only a few of them that are actually, you know, not weak against, not strong against lightning. So maybe I'll do Vision World. I'm sure he can excel in Vision World pretty well. So we'll have to see how that goes, guys. Anyways, appreciate you guys watching. If you guys have any questions about Cloud, leave it in the comment section down below. And if you are worried about any other Final Fantasy characters, Final Fantasy 7 characters, there will be a part 2 coming soon, because Sephiroth later in the month is going to be getting his crown upgrade, and I'm pretty sure there should be a part 2. So hopefully Vincent or Sid or Yuffie can be a Neovision base unit, or at least Yuffie Neovision Awakening and she's super OP again. I don't know if that's ever going to happen, but it'd be interesting. Anyways, see you next video. Peace.